To the left of Nottingham Castle Gatehouse is what is referred to locally as Nottingham Castle Green. Here stands the most famous statue of Robin Hood in the world. It is the work of James Woodford and was presented to the city by Philip Clay to commemorate Queen Elizabeth's visit here in 1949. Nearby statues depicting Robin Hood's merry men are also the work of James Woodford, dated 1951. The figure which no one guesses correctly is Will Stuteley, also known as Will the Bowman, and not in fact Much the Miller's son, as his expression might lead you to believe. Will Stuteley leans up against a rather elegant but admittedly tall Little John. And behind Little John, a rather sleepy Friar Tuck, his Bible in his lap. On the second group statue to feature the merry men, Alan Adale serenades the outlaws on a small folk harp, quite unlike the lute we're perhaps more accustomed to seeing him with. He leans up against Will Scarlet, depicted here as rather a conceited dandy, which is how most people thought of him in the 1950s when these statues were made. There is no sign of a Maid Marian amongst the outlaws, but she does appear on the wall plaques. These plaques also date from 1949 and the presentation to Queen Elizabeth during the city's Quincentennial celebrations. They depict Robin Hood's famous fight against Little John on the bridge over the River Leen. Robin Hood and Maid Marian, supported by Friar Tuck, fighting against Guy of Gisborne. King Richard presiding over the wedding of Robin Hood to Maid Marian. And sadly, Robin Hood's last arrow, fired from his deathbed in the gatehouse at Kirklees Abbey and accompanied by a faithful Little John. According to legend, it was the Castle Green where Robin Hood rescued Will Stuteley, Will the Bowman, from the Sheriff's gallows. But a far more likely location for that hanging would have been just north of here, and I shall show you that in a subsequent video.